James, great way to start the season.
Yeah, fantastic. Going back to the start of the game, I think we would have battered as well. But, to restrict them to 180, I think it was a great effort. And then, negated a tricky spell that evening. I think finished, 110, 120 for three, and absorbed, some pressure and some good bowling from them. Thought Fletcher was outstanding in, his first championship game. The skill and composure he showed, not just first innings but second innings as well. It's a massive plus for us. So delighted with the way he played. And again, with the ball in the second innings, they got off to a decent start, knocked that deficit down pretty quickly, but then, after the tea break, bounced back with a big session, got ourselves kind of ahead in the game. And then again this morning, backed up brilliantly, took the last 4 wickets for 30 runs and made, the chase 130 odd. If that's 180, it's probably slightly different pressures and a couple of wickets from them. We're under the pump a bit. So from start to finish, a pretty complete game from us.
Lots of good individual performances, but yesterday afternoon, that 3-wicket burst from Kyle Abbott for no runs seemed to change the complexion of the game. Yeah,
it did, and Mo in the first innings with 6 as well. We know the quality of the seamers we've got, and just when you need it, one of them normally steps up and produces something that kind of changes the momentum of the game. As I say, they were batting well that second innings and building a lead. So that spell was crucial. That last evening session really, like I said, put us ahead in the game. So massive moment.
You mentioned Fletcher Middleton there playing his first championship game, top 2 scores in the game. Have you found a permanent opener?
I don't want to put pressure on him too early, but as I said before, he, his technique and his composure, stuck to his routines, and he's probably the standout batter, in the whole game across both teams. There's some good quality players, good quality batters playing in this game, so it's a massive credit to him.
That second innings run chase, that 111 partnership for the second wicket between Nick Gubbins and Middleton, after that early loss of Felix Organ, that was important, wasn't it?
Yeah, massive. They're going to come out with some good quality bowling, and to absorb, get through the new ball. We know the new ball here is tricky, and then it can get flatter as the ball gets older. So that partnership, for them to even get it, once it got down to sort of 60 and we had 9 wickets left, you can see they're trying to bowl short and change the plan, bring a few spinners on. So key passage in the game to make our life easy at the back end.
What a bizarre situation at the end there, with 1 run needed and he walked off for tea.
Yeah, obviously no one wanted to leave the field at that stage, but the umpire said 4 overs is the amount of time that you can take to get the game completed, and obviously scores were level, so that's why cricket doesn't make a huge amount of sense, but delayed the moment by 20 minutes, but doesn't take the shine off it for us.
I think if you take COVID year out of it, I think it's now 5 seasons on a row you've won the first game. For the 3rd time in a row you're going to Surrey at the Oval, second game, and that has not been a good game for you guys recently.
No. I think an extra day off is going to help. Hopefully their bowlers spend some time in the dirt tomorrow. But I've not really thought too much about the Surrey game yet. We'll enjoy a well-earned day off tomorrow. Come back in early next week and make sure we're doing everything we can to get a good result at the Oval.
Is that about as good a performance as you could have hoped for first game up?
Yeah, and as you say, our record first game is pretty good, but across the whole of last season we had a lot of good performances. It's a great start for us against a decent not side that I'm sure will do well this season. So contributions all round, from the big fast bowlers and the batters as well. So perfect start.